What's going on, guys? Today we are playing the Modern Warfare Alpha for the Gunfight mode. This is the brand new map. Speedball happened to jump on my first ever game tonight. My first ever game of Modern Warfare, my first recorded gameplay, my first gameplay at all. And we literally jumped right onto a brand new map. Did not expect that, didn't see that coming, thought we were going to be able to get into a map that I've already seen from the YouTubers and stuff, and maybe I'd have a bit more luck with that and be able to play well. But turns out my teammate did well, and so did I in this particular lobby, and we both went flawless. Now, let's jump into my thoughts and opinions on my first impressions of Call of Duty's Modern Warfare Gunfight mode. This is the 2v2 mode that you see on screen right now, and I'm really enjoying myself. I'll be completely honest, I expected to hate this mode, because when it comes to competitive and league play and stuff like that, I'm not really the biggest fan of that type of gameplay. I'm more running around with the sniper, running around with the assault rifle or any other gun, even the combat knife for Christ's sake, and try and do well in a public match. Now, that's what's enjoyable to me, but this mode took me by surprise. It took me off guard completely, and I'll be honest, I did not expect to like this mode. I did not expect to like this mode in the slightest, and it's a complete surprise to me that I actually enjoy it, and I've been playing it for 5 to 6 hours right now. It's almost 6 hours that I've been playing this game, and obviously the gameplay in the background is what I recorded earlier, and all that, so to be fair, this game is a lot more fun than I thought, the game mode itself. I didn't expect to like it, like I said. Now, the good side of it is it's enjoyable, it's fun, there's variety in the maps, there's variety in the weaponry, the way that the game looks and plays is fluid, smooth, Call of Duty-like, and a realistic look. That is what I've wanted from Call of Duty for a while. I've wanted it to go more realistic with the graphics, and not so cartoony, say Black Ops 4, Black Ops 3 style, but make it more realistic, take it to a place that we know the weapons, we know what the weapons are. I think that's something that I really enjoy about this game. Knowing that I'm using an M19, or a Deagle, or an M16, or AUG, or something like that. Relatable guns from older Call of Duty games, and relatable guns from guns in real life. Actual guns that you can purchase and buy and use, and the military uses them as well. Obviously, I'm in the UK, so purchasing guns and stuff like that doesn't happen unless you've got a license, but the army and stuff, it's relatable to it being a soldier, which is what Call of Duty has always sort of been about. And I think that they've done a great job when it comes to that. I mean, we 6-0'd these guys, we did really well, and I think personally that the map design in this for the 2v2 mode, you can tell was designed for a 2v2 mode. You can tell it was designed and put together for this type of gameplay. Now, this map here is a little bigger than others, but it's still 2v2, it still works very well for 2v2. And I think the competitive aspect of this game that I did not think I would like at all is one of the more enjoyable things about this mode. I absolutely do love the way that this mode plays. I enjoy it, I think it's competitive, I think it's really engaging, it makes you focus on what you're doing more than any other Call of Duty game does. And the way I've been being able to snap onto people with these weapons, and being able to play with the weapons and everything like that, and being able to just basically jump right into the game as if I've played it before, was fantastic for me. It felt exactly like I wanted it to. It felt right on base with other Call of Duty games, but then it felt a bit different, it looks a bit different, and the way that it plays is slightly different. And I wanted that for this game. Because if you're playing a Call of Duty game that you've played over and over and over again, then obviously you're going to get things that are going to be annoying. You're going to get things that are repetitive and different things like that. Now, honestly, after 6 hours of gameplay of this mode, or whatever it is, I'm enjoying myself. My worry with it is that we'll be playing this in a competitive scene for a while, and then the tournaments and different things will happen, and we'll get to a point where this game gets a little bit stale, or this game mode gets a little bit stale. So what I'm hoping is when they bring DLC maps, every time they bring a standard multiplayer map, they bring a gunfight map. They bring a 20v20 or 50v50 map. I'm hoping that we get a couple of maps at a time, and that they've got dedicated development teams for certain size maps or certain gunfight. So gunfight will have its own dedicated developers for the specific mode, and then the normal multiplayer will, and then the bigger, larger maps will as well. I think that's the way it should work, and it will work a lot better. And then obviously we're going to get quite a few different things when it comes to that. If we're able to have that in the game and they're able to implement it the way that I'm sort of suggesting, is gonna be awesome, because then you've got more maps for the bigger modes, more maps for the smaller modes, and obviously with dedicated servers, crossplay and everything like that, there should be plenty of servers and connections to go about, so that you can have a really good gameplay experience no matter what the gunplay mode is that you are currently on. So whether it's gunfight that you are playing, whether it's something else that you are playing, I feel like this is going to be a really good way for them to get back in touch with their fans, to be able to suggest things, get them to suggest different maps for different modes and stuff like that. I think it's going to be a lot of fun for the developers to create different maps for the different modes and stuff like that. And in all honesty, the way that the game plays currently, I'm definitely happy with it. The one thing I will say is that you die quickly in this game. It's a bit like Call of Duty Ghost Time to Kill, and I do wish that they would up that a little bit. Just an extra bullet or two would make it so you can actually turn on people and stuff like that. Now, honestly, you are able to turn on people quite easily in this game. You are able to spin round, but if they are using an SMG or something like that and they go for headshots, you're done for. And that is something that I quite enjoy, to be fair. The fact that if you go for headshots, it is just going to dump truck people. I enjoy that about it. I really do. And I think that that's something that other Call of Duty games should take into account in the future. Going for headshots should be rewarding, and that's what this game does. This game makes it rewarding, and you will see me struggle in this gameplay in the background because my team was garbage. But either way, I wasn't playing too well, but my teammate was not doing well at all. And I think at one point I had teammates that just started AFK and just didn't leave the lobby. They just stayed in there, but then they just didn't do anything at all. They just stayed in the lobby and didn't kill anyone. And I'm just like, well, if you're going to do that, just leave the game. You might as well not give them free kills. But either way, I'm wholeheartedly surprised by this game. I'm enjoying it far more than I ever thought I would. And I'll be honest, guys, I did not expect to like it. But it's grabbed my attention, it's got me playing it, and it's making me want to play it more and more. The thing is, I don't want to overplay it this weekend. I don't want to do too much, because I feel like if we get another... week of this mode, or another, few days of this mode or anything like that, it's maybe going to get a little stale for people. It's maybe going to get a little annoying. And I think that in the grand scheme of things, I think it's going to be a lot of fun to play in the full game's release when we've got more variety, more maps, more weapons unlocked and different things. I know that Infinity Ward right now is limiting what we have. We just had a brand new map drop called Docks right now. Like, it's just come out and I've played it once. It's a good map, it looks great. And I have to say, the only negative really to this game for me is the fact that the game is that you die a little bit quick in this game. You die quite quickly in this game, and that's something I think is a downside. That's something I think You know, I really wish that they would, you know, improve a little bit. It's not much, but a little change would help so much, I think. And the other thing, I wish they would put more variety into Gunfight. Give us random mode that allows us to start with a pistol and pick up other weapons from the ground. I think that would be great. And I know that that mode is here. I know it's there. But they need to enable it soon. I think the sooner the better, because that'll introduce more variety for the people that have been playing for 2 days now. And they came out with this beta early, or this alpha early. They came out with it early again, and I feel like they're going to extend it maybe a day or two. I think they might extend it like at least a day or something like that, and that'll be awesome. But one thing that I really want to see them do is come out with variant modes of this. So, for example, one that you have to defend a flag, one that you have to do certain things with. I think that this gunfight mode is going to be a real staple when it comes to people that stream, people that do YouTube videos, because they're going to be able to challenge their fans to be able to play in a 2v2 tournament with them and whoever. And the winner will get a prize or something like that. I think it's going to be awesome for that. And the tournaments could help people or teams, for example, decide on who they want to pick up and stuff like that. I think it's a great idea, I really do. And I'm really enjoying myself with it. I just think it might get a little stale, and I'm worried about it getting a lack of updates. I'm worried about the game not getting the updates it deserves. I'm worried about the game not getting the updates that it needs to keep people interested, to keep people playing the game, because to me that's the biggest fallout of Black Ops 4. That's what they didn't do for so long. They never focused on the multiplayer side of things very much, and from what I can gather from what Infinity Warders came out and said, they're going to be focusing pretty much most of their time on multiplayer for Call of Duty Modern Warfare. And it shows right now. The fact we have Gunfight, the fact we have a 20v20, a 10v10 and a 50v50 and maybe even a 100+ player mode, not to mention that there's the campaign and Spec Ops as well. They're really focusing on multiplayer this time around, with the amount of maps, with the amount of players that they're able to put in the servers and everything like that. I'm really excited for this game, and I think it has the potential to be one of the best we've ever seen. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to smash that thumbs up button, subscribe for more if you haven't already, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of my future content. Thank you guys so much for watching. Leave your comments and feedback down below on what you think of this new Gunfight mode. And I will talk to you guys in the next one. Peace.